We are heading down to the Detroit River, downtown Detroit, Michigan, where the tall ships are here visiting. So welcome to Guest Adventures, where everyone's a guest, including me. That is not one of the tall ships. But over here are a couple of them. The ships are docked in front of Port Detroit, which stands right behind the big Renaissance Center. The pirates are here as well. Also, a very small tall ship. In front of the Port of Detroit is also a very large anchor. There is just a few people in line to get on board the ships. Across the Detroit River is Windsor, Ontario, Canada. The line goes all the way back to the Renaissance Center. And you can take a ride on one of the tall ships, and that's the ship going out. We've been standing in line, but it's been moving pretty quick in front of the Port Detroit. And we're heading to the big ship to get on to take a look. The ship has an American flag in the front, but up on the mast, Canadian flag. This is the Ernestina Morrissey. This is the first ship that we're going to actually be going on. Stays at the docks, but we get to go on and just take a look around. Not quite the definition of walking the plank, but that's how you get on and off the ship here.
One at a time.
Permission to come aboard.
Alright, here's your spot to sneak off.
The Ernestina Morrissey is from New Bedford, Massachusetts. Hopefully you don't have to see that getting tossed out into the water. Down below, crew only area. And the American flag flying at the stern of the ship. And look how nice and neat their ropes are. Takes a lot of time and skill. I don't think that was on the original edition of the ship.
that what I'm doing? Pretending like I'm steering?
Another crew area. And all around the ship are small little placards that will educate you about the schooner itself, how it was built. A lot of various ropes used in the sailing of the ship itself. And there are more ropes to run the ship. You can't get any farther towards the front, so let's just get a picture.
Happen one of these guys every time, and they'll go down and get 20 minutes to eat lunch.
That's the bow of the ship.
I thought the kitchen was down there.
That is the other side of the bow. They don't want you to go up near the front. Dangerous. And we walked all the way around the ship. That's where we're going to go off, the same place we came on. The people here that work are very helpful. More information about the ship.
I just want to make sure she did.
We are in line to get off.
I just want to make sure that she has. Awesome. Thank you for visiting.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
So, how long have you been on board?
There's Allie getting off.
2 hours. So you're a volunteer?
I'm a volunteer in your truck.
And it is a very hot day, so they do provide nice refreshing water, which my lovely assistant Allison is pouring herself a cup. The next ship we're heading to is the Empire Sandy. Got to get in line for each different ship, but they move quickly. There's the bow of the Empire Sandy that we're heading on to next. As I said, there are very long lines, but they move relatively quickly. We are about to head on board the Empire Sandy. It's got a bigger walkway, gangplank, whatever you want to call it. Gangway. Just remember it was a gangway. This is the Empire Sandy. Of course, more ropes, chains, and life rings from Thunder Bay. And one, well, actually two very large steering wheels. I'm not sure if you can see inside there, but that's the pilot house. That's not part of the tour. But there is a small stairway to get up to it.
Everyone that doesn't have allergies says I always use the summer because my allergies.
You're going to say cheese? Alright. There we go. You can get down.
And that was the ship that went out. And that one in the background, not a tall ship. Got another freighter coming.
Freighters coming by. It's going to get a little rocky here in a minute.
And a cruise ship. I believe that's the Diamond Jack. I was corrected, it's the Diamond Jim. Jim, Jack, you know, all the same. I'm going to correct the correction. It's the Diamond Queen. At least I got the diamond part right. That's Allie gonna go take a look inside the pilot house.
I know.
Hard to shoot through the window, but that's inside the pilot house. You see their log book there, and modern fan, modern computer.
Yeah. It's, you know, we got a couch in the back.
Then SD card with.
And Lisa and Allie are going to pilot the ship. Out on the water in front of the buildings of Windsor is the Juliana G. It's an empty ship because it's riding so high in the water.
One that you'd see days ago. Over the 5 years, with the team growing even bigger towards the end of the completion of the project, they did everything. Wood hazards. They repainted the hulls. They saw all the rigging, all the masts, all the sails, a new motor, more sustainable motor. And in 1982, she was renamed.
And the Empire Sandy has a couple of cannons in case needed. Hold off the pirates.
That's where we'll be going. We're going to be making the trip back through the canal up into Lake Ontario and to home in Toronto.
Your home is Toronto.
Yes, that's correct.
Finn's been to Toronto. That's where this boat lives.
That's right.
Inside the ship, a modern galley, nice big kitchen. From mast to mast, there's an area to stand in. They say of the fleet of ships that they use, this is the largest. This is in the bow of the ship.
This is the.
Yeah, no pin. We use a screwdriver. Nice big chains. Freighter went by, so the ship is rocking. Got my sea legs working. And we made it to the other side again of the ship. We'll be heading off and heading on to the Pride of Baltimore. Notice the flag up there. Just looking forward. We're in the line now to get off the Empire Sandy. Some other boats on the river, also not tall ships. Not even if they hold those paddles up in the air. Another look at the galley from the other side as we are in line to get off the ship. The third ship that we can go on is the Pride of Baltimore. It's actually the Pride of Baltimore 2. And there's a little cannon on board this ship as well. There's some information about this ship. It's a reproduction of an 1812-era Baltimore Clipper. I'll try to get that in the center of the camera so you can read it.
You want one on your arm like a tattoo also? One on your arm? No?
Thank you.
You want one like that?
Tattooing her. She doesn't want it black. She doesn't black.
Male one.
Oh. Sorry, that's all we got. Thank you.
All right, we are on board the Pride of Baltimore 2. That's the down below area of this one. Modern engine down there.
Yeah. So here they usually would.
Closer look at that mighty cannon. Their life preserver at the stern of the ship with the big ship's wheel. Now these coverings are for the people to see and not be so hot here. They're not up when the ship sails. But up between you can see the mast. A little bit of a mightier cannon in case it's needed. The bow of the ship. Some more large ropes. Nice lifeboat. Hopefully never used in emergency. Only in going to shore when fun is coming. A couple more cannons on the other side. Ward off those pirates. First I had to get another hat while I'm there. Can't have enough hats. So in front of the Pride of Baltimore 2, we have to officially switch hats and say thanks for coming along on a guest adventure where everyone's a guest, including me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe to the channel. Give me a thumbs up. See you on another video.